NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live opening round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Now to the 10th hole. Has not been a stellar performance to this point, but Frank, not too bad.
When you consider 4-round events, Rich, you're going to have a period where there's a little lull. As long as you can minimize the damage over the course of 4 days, it turns out all right.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Settles in over the putt.
That might go unnoticed, Rich, but that birdie just sneak inside the top 15.
Now to the par 4 11th, just a shade under 440 yards. Where are the difficulties here, Frank?
The water down the left, but the hole keeps going that way, almost in a semi-horseshoe fashion. 2 bunkers down the right. They always catch the stray tee shot, but once again, you don't have to hit driver here. You've got to get that ball in play.
Good tee shot right in the short grass. Setting up for another approach, our featured golfer has continued that excellent play from earlier in the round.
Indeed, there's no better feeling in the world than when you know you're firing on all cylinders. Hitting fairways, second shot's just going straight at the flag. Right now, everything is working.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
That will be a great look at birdie. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Needs a few more of those. That was a good birdie.
Yeah, this time, that one gets him in the top 10.
Frank, now we're at the 574-yard, par 5 12th. How critical are the par 5s if you're trying to put a score on the board here at Bay Hill?
They're crucial, Rich, because the par 4s are very, very difficult. So anytime you get a par 5, you've really got to take advantage of it.
Outstanding tee shot.
Yeah, ball's sitting up. You don't have to worry. Just take a full-blooded cut at the second shot from here.
and it makes the green in regulation. So this is the third shot to the par 5. Sensational effort, an eagle, and now a good move on the leaderboard.
That name up there in bright lights. Interesting to see if that gets a little attention.
At the par 4 13th now, this is a hole, Frank, that requires some smart club selection. What are the options here?
Yeah, very sneaky par 4. That bunker on the right is 250 yards or so off the tee. So you've either got a choice to play short of that or sneak it down the end, which is about 300 yards. But if you try and be fairway, that second shot, evil.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up, it's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now. In a very aggressive mode with that birdie now in second place.
Fourteenth hole, Frank, more than 200 yards, par 3. This is no picnic.
No, it plays a little longer than that too, slightly uphill. You've got to carry the ball onto the front of the screen. It will not run up.
Approach shot there, and a good chance to take advantage. Shouldn't be a problem here. And who knows? It is a 4-round tournament, setting himself up for a good weekend, maybe a great one. The young star makes his birdie. Well, Frank, round 1 in the books. Look who's on top of the leaderboard.
And that's with some strong play today. They don't really need to look back. Strong play heading into the second round tomorrow.
NBC Golf Channel long race for the FedEx Cup. It's second round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Getting set for this next shot from the rough, what does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are because, you know, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Well, that's how you play the game. Right there. This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday. And trying for another one today. good birdie right there, Frank.
Oh, time to get another cup of coffee. Things are heating up.
Frank, 440-yard par 4 11th. You see that number on the card, you think driver. Maybe not. Why?
Yeah, it's imperative you hit the fairway here, Rich. Water obviously in play left, 2 bunkers on the right. This is a second shot hole.
Interesting, with the almost space-age advancements in golf equipment, what with new, lighter materials, and with the increased focus on fitness and strength, players are hitting the ball longer than ever. That has forced architects to lengthen the golf courses without sacrificing the integrity or the shot value of the original design. Wow, Frank, he is in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
In complete command of his game. 9 under for the tournament with that birdie. Teeing it up here on the 12th, 574-yard par 5, Frank.
Another one that's reachable, obviously long and straight. That rough down the right side, though, is normally very thick. Avoid the 2 bunkers, lots of contours and undulations around this green.
Frank, they say you have to ride the wind. Boy, he got all of that one.
Got every ounce out of the conditions.
It is the house that Arnold built, the Bay Hill Club and Lodge. Arnold's summer home is actually in western Pennsylvania, Latrobe Country Club. That's where he grew up. He came to Central Florida in the 1970s and fell in love with this piece of ground. He bought it, and he's grown it ever since, and now it is host to one of the premier stops on the PGA Tour. Big, strong golf course. You have to really be a good ball striker and generally one of the longer hitters to be successful around here. Wow, I thought he made that. So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity. This for another birdie on this hole on the week. Starting to put it together right now, Frank.
Doing that trio at the top.
At the par 4 13th now, Frank, what's the key here?
Really avoid those 3 bunkers, Rich. You don't want a fairway bunker shot over water for your second shot.
Frank, did you hear the sound of that coming off the club face?
It was like a cannon.
Just a good solid tee shot right there, about 280 yards. Par 4 13th, Frank, how do you hit this approach shot?
Rich, it's the first par 4 at Bay Hill where the water is actually on the right of the green, and that has to be taken into consideration. Just a little errant shot, and then you're going to be wet. So a little left of the flag, that's where you want to be.
Good swing again. That's an outstanding shot right there, and it sets up a really good look at birdie. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Looks primed right now.
Anything other than backing up. Very aggressive. That birdie, now in second.
2 rounds in the books, Frank, and a good spot from which to make a move.
Yeah, well positioned. Really, if you'll chase a pack there, playing well, what a great position to go into with 2 rounds to go.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race FedEx Cup. Today, it's live third-round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational. That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. Frank going for 2 in a row now. Count that. That's a birdie. Another par 4 here, the 11th. It's just under 440 yards. This time, there's water looming left and then bunkers on the right-hand side. It's a pretty good challenge, Frank.
This hole's very similar to the third hole on the front side. 2 bunkers down, though, keep it a little left. You don't have to hit driver here.
Right where they were aiming, in the fairway. Frank, another good hole, the par 4 11th, looking at the second shot now.
Yeah, the second shot has a similar look to the second shot at the third hole at Bay Hill. Water all down the left-hand side, that has to be respected. And a green, really, where you've got to favour the right side, or at least right of middle.
Good-looking shot right here. I mean, that's how the game is played, right there.
He's just making it look so easy. That birdie coming up, formality.
Trying to make yet another birdie. He's made it. Frank, the par 5s here at Bay Hill so important. What's the 12th like?
570-odd yards, tiered high, let it fly.
Beautiful rhythmic swing right there and right down Peachtree. Playing his second shot here at the par 5. Frank, Arnold Palmer has that unique swing. It's sort of a Tasmanian devil in it. I mean, he goes at it really hard. What's the lesson for all golfers?
Well, the 2 things that his dad really taught him and instilled into his game was a steady head and a great grip. And they have never, ever left him. And I think that's why he played great golf for so long.
I always love to watch Arnold, too, with the fans at the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Takes his time, works his way through, and looks everyone in the eye.
Well, the old saying goes, Arnold Palmer's never met a stranger.
Frank, this is an interesting hole. It's the par 4 13th, and it isn't necessarily a driver off the tee. What are the options?
Yeah, you break it down. 250 off the tee leaves 120. There's nothing wrong with playing the hole that way. You get a little over ambitious here and run out of fairway. That second shot over water. Whoa. Rich, not only is that a good drive, that is a perfect lie. Look at the way in which that ball is sitting up.
That's the kind of lie that puts you in a really good mood. Frank, you've played in conditions all over the world. Here come the winds now. What's the mindset?
Well, this is really what separates the men from the boys. This is where you've got to tell yourself, and it's an advantage to you. Obviously, the scores will go up a little bit, given the conditions. But once again, this is going to suit the stronger player today.
You like the old phrase, swing easy when it's breezy?
Definitely when you're hitting it into a head breeze. But if down breeze, tee it up a little bit, try and ride that wind some more. Should be safely on deck.
Continuing his fine play. Another dot. Birdie try again here today. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, now to the fourth
Entry into the green, so ideally you want to fly the ball a little higher than normal, make it land a little softer.
Frank, you like his chances to walk away with a par here?
Well, with a good shot, Rich, yeah, that's certainly on the cards in that. And you think you just write a par down at the end of the hole, don't tell anyone about it. It certainly won't affect the scorecard at the end of the day. So that's the goal right here.
Can't hide the flagstick from that man. And he's putting for par now. Nothing wrong with that par putt. There you have it. Round 3 is finished, and it was a good one, Frank.
Yeah, after 3 rounds in, you really could start to see who could take home the trophy when it's all said and done. Great play, though, up until this point. Round 4 should be an absolute thriller.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live final round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Good looking shot. Good putt. We're here at the 15th down and a big dogleg right on this one. Frank, what's the best route to take to shoot the low number?
You got to look at that run out down the left side, which is about 320 yards. Stay short of that, and that gives you a perfect shot into this green.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Now the approach shot, par 4, 15th hole. Frank, break it down.
Green narrows up the further back you go, so the most generous place to land the ball is in the front half of this green. It's also the flattest section of the green.
Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie. Everybody loves him. Birdie on the card. The Bay Hill Club and Lodge features a really exciting finishing stretch. 16 is a reachable par 5. You'll see eagles and birdies there coming home. 17, a very difficult par 3 over the water. The bunker is there, takes an excellent shot. And then 18 is all you want. We know that with the water in front, that second shot which comes over the lake, and that's a hold your breath moment. It is a great finishing 3-hole stretch at Bay Hill.
In the direction of the sand.
And looks like.
Lucky devil. That was going in the bunker all the way.
And knock it on the green.
Oh, this is heading in the wrong direction.
Frank, sadly, I've been there too often. In the water, you get down on yourself. What's the right way to approach this mentally?
Well, you've almost got to take a step backwards, Rich. This can add up so quickly. So, on the back, say it's fine. I mean, you're human. You're allowed to hit bad shots. But the big thing now is to avoid 2 in a row.
The 4th shot one was in the water.
Yeah, just somehow just get it on the green.
Well, considering the lead that he has on the rest of the field, a par is all you need. Frank, deep into a round, par 3, 17th, water, bunkers, long shot. What are you thinking as you're stepping on this tee?
You just take 3 and move to 18. Oh, this is straight at it.
It's a really good line. Outstanding strike right there, right off the center of the club face, and a good chance for birdie. Read and the speed. Oh, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
Just a tap in to finish the hole. Did the job right there. Frank, now one of the signature holes here at Bay Hill, the 18th.
Hole's got a little easier over the years further, so you've got a shorter club in, but you've got to be wary of that run out on the right side.
He has just hammered this drive here at the 18th, and now he is in a really good position to make a birdie here in the final hole. Well, Frank, this is one of the most famous shots in the whole sport of golf, the 2nd to 18 at Bay Hill.
And one of the most unpredictable, unless your name is Robert Gamers. Remember, he holed his second shot here to win the tournament many years ago. For some reason, the yardage book's almost got to be thrown away here at 18, Rich, because that second shot always plays longer or shorter than the actual number. So be a little lucky here, as well as good at 18.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
To win the Arnold Palmer Invitational. And he has it for birdie. And that wraps up the final round. Just a great performance by our champion today.
Couldn't agree more, Rich. I think this one will have to go down in the books as an absolute classic. Fantastic play, not only in the course today, but all week long.